Hey, this is just a little quick review of the Provari V2.5. I paid $200 for it, just that. Got it with two batteries, 18490s. I didn't get the extension cap. Red LED. It's really nice, really nice. Everybody raves about the threads right here, and rightfully so. They are really smooth. It comes unscrewed in my pocket occasionally, but I put a tiny little dab of blue Loctite on those threads, and that kind of took care of it. Go through the menu system real quick. Being that it's one button, some people might be a little iffy about it, but it really doesn't get in the way of the functionality. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, power up, power down, power off, check battery, atomizer ohms, has an atomizer checker. It's going to check my atomizer. 2.4, the one after it is LED on or off. It's got a ProTank 2 on it right now. I have one of those awesome IB Tanked Cardo setups on the way. Pretty excited for that. I'm a little tired of screwing with clear misers, but it's really good. I use the TR001 charger on the batteries. It takes about 3 or 4 hours. That's why I got two. Get two batteries if you get one of these, because you'll go through withdrawals if you have your battery die on you. Let me take a vape real quick. Oh, that's cloudy. Yeah, good stuff. I think I said my atomizer is 2.4, and I switch my voltage constantly throughout the day. Just depends on how I feel, how much of a throat hit I can stand or not stand. So I don't just leave it on one setting. I change it. I bounce between 3.5, 4.2, just anywhere in that range with this resistance atomizer on there. So I really like it. I kind of wish I would have gotten the blue and or green LED, but no big deal. The only complaint that I have about it is that button, there's not that much positive feedback. There's no click. So I mean, I'm pushing the button right now, but it's not firing. Push a little bit harder. I mean, you can see it's just barely, I'm really not, it doesn't take much to let off of it, just slightly, and then it won't fire. So I don't think it's a defect. If it gets worse, I'll send it back to Provari for warranty repair, which Provari will certainly be happy to do. Their customer service is absolutely incredible. It's another nice thing about, people say, oh, just because it's made in America doesn't mean it's better. Well, their customer service, makes it totally worth it. I accidentally ordered one without meaning to, and they told me just to refuse the package. Kim, the customer service agent, was absolutely awesome, really patient, really nice, really professional. So I thought I heard something outside. Sorry. Yeah, their customer service is great. I mean, that alone just makes it worth it. And if you take a look at their repair prices after your warranty's up, they're really not that bad. I think the most expensive one's to replace the motherboard for like $60 or so. Everything else is like $20. Battery replacement, screen replacement, you name it. There's somewhere. I don't recall seeing anything over $60. This thing is heavy. You see. All right, being a little paranoid today. You see the people doing their reviews, and they're like, "Oh, you could use it as an impact weapon." You could. You absolutely could. You could beat somebody to the ground with this thing. They're really, really heavy. It rides nicely in my pocket. I carry it tip up, obviously, just like that, and it works fine. It doesn't take up a unreasonable amount of pocket space, so doesn't weigh my pants down. It works really good for carrying. I have an IB tank. I don't know if I said it already. I have an IB tanked Cardo set up on the way. I'm excited for that. The ProTank 2 is good. I wouldn't recommend the Unitank. I had trouble with the VV Nova. Tried all those. So The Pro Tank works pretty good. Glass looks good on the Provari. The wrap I got was from J-Wrap, little zombie apocalypse guy, face guy. It's a really, I have no buyer's remorse, period. $200, they could charge more than that. People would still buy it. So take a look on their website. I mean, the website's a little clunky, but it's totally worth it. Take another vape real quick. Oh, a little smoke ring, look at that thing go. So, if you want a nice, rock-solid, variable voltage mod, I think I've had it for a month, maybe, but I see no reason why this thing won't last way longer than that. I mean, you hear about these things just going and going and going. A lot of people, most of the videos I see on YouTube are the V1, where it's the horizontal pattern, and you can the pattern on it, the adhesion on the wrap actually kind of goes through it, and so you can still get some texture on there, which is nice. They've got a lot of cool wraps. That's it. That's all I got. Check it out. If you guys have any other questions, I can maybe do another video, possibly. Get one.